Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net. My wisdomseekers.net is up. Please go have a look at it if you're so inclined. I have a wonderful webmaster. If you're interested, let me know and I will pass her name on to you and her email address. And you can reach out to her. She's pretty darn good. This is my logo, the Phoenix Rampant or the Phoenix Rising. You'll find it in all of my, anything where Wisdom Seekers is, you'll find it. It's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can reach out to me on Facebook quite easily, and other places too, feel free. I like talking to people. So this is for the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for May 30th, 2023. And the first card is very interesting. It's a very unique card for a first card. It's change your mind. Consciously think things through and change your mind. And why would you do that? Well, maybe it's because if you change your mind and you go out, it will benefit you. It will benefit you to consciously think things through and go, okay, this is not working for me. What will work for me? And of course, this is the determined inner child who's determined you are going to change your mind or bring up that which has bothered you for a long, long time. And the inner child is not going to say, okay, let's just forget about it. The inner child's going to put it up and it's going to push and push and push until you do allow it to come through. What do you want to do? How do you want to do this? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles it's all about being confident and self-assured. And that's confident and self-assured translates into authentic. Be authentically yourself. When you're authentically who you are, good, the bad, or the ugly, you are not trying to hide anything. And people make the mistake of thinking, well, they want to hide the ugly. But that's not the only thing we hide. We hide the beautiful within us too. Because we don't want people to think, oh, she's a soft touch, she's a this, she's that, she sees rainbows where it's mudslides. Well, maybe you do. But if that's who you authentically are, then do what you are authentically. You have a lot of inner knowledge that's coming up to be reaped. If you allow yourself, and that's the trick, you allow yourself to believe in the new knowledge that's come into you, and you see things with a clarity, which brings me to the card, the Judgment card, which is allowing yourself to see things with more clarity. You only see things with the clarity that you're at the level you can see. So when the new information comes in, that means you worked very hard for it. Accept it. Is it different from what you anticipated? Probably, because what we think we're going to get is never what we get. But that's fine. That's perfectly all right. So this is a key point, actually. The information we're getting, whether you look at it and go, oh no, that's not possible, society says it's blah blah blah, and I know that's not very concrete, but society says you have to be of sound mind and body to drive a car. I don't know, I can't think of anything concrete. But and that one I would agree with. You do need to have a sound mind and a physically sound body to drive a car. But there's other things that are a little bit more subjective. You have to go to church on Sunday to be a religious person. Well, maybe you do. I can't fight with you over that one. I don't go to church. I am a spiritual person. So if a religious person sees a spiritual person, they'll say, well, they're going to go to hell. Well, I don't believe in hell. So I am being authentically myself. But if you get the information there's no such thing as hell, but you've been raised to believe there is a thing like hell, you're going to go to hell, then you're going to reject all this beautiful information that you're getting, even though you know in your heart of hearts it's true, it's right, there is no hell, there's only hell if we believe there's a hell. What are you going to do? You're going to believe in hell. And does that make you feel good? Not really. Does it make you feel better than someone else? Maybe, if you don't think you're going to hell. But I'm a medium. I watch a lot of people who are dying, and they're afraid to die because they're afraid they're going to hell, because in the 5th grade they swore at their teacher. That's not a big deal. Swearing at the teacher, swearing at God, it's not a big deal. God doesn't care, I can promise you. He is not the least worried about somebody taking his name in vain. He wants you to learn and grow from the situation. That I can guarantee. But taking his name in vain, not a problem. So if you can connect the two belief systems, or the different belief systems within yourself, you get much more clarity. And having got the clarity, it brings you to a very, very unique place, the Sun card. And the Sun card to me is one of the most spiritual cards in the world, in the tarot deck at least, because it is the knowing that you are part of something bigger than yourself, and that you are also that which is bigger than yourself. What you're expressing through is finite, but what expresses through you is infinite. And with you can allow that to be okay, that you are part of the infinite, even though your body is finite, then you have gained a huge growth. And the spiritual feeling is you have a center, a core that you can hang on to and go and always feel that sense of home. And that's very important, that sense of belonging. Namaste, namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye.